Hey everybody, I am super excited to share with you something new that dropped in Google Docs recently, which is creating tabs for a multi-page document. So rather than having one long document going on for like 50, 60 pages, what tabs does, and I have an example over here with a performance task that I created, it allows you to have different docs that are part of this full long master doc. So the way it works, so here's the performance task, high school kids, biology. At the end of that page of the task itself, instead of running down to the next page for timeline, I would click timeline over here or down to the next doc, and you can see timeline is there. If I click rubric, it gives me the rubric. If I want to look at the exemplar for or examples of what's going on in a developing essay, it's there. So it's just that single doc rather than having to scroll through many different pages. I find this could be used, this has so many different potentials, maybe a handbook, maybe a syllabus, maybe a multi-day project, and you have day 1, day 2, day 3, and tell everybody, all right, let's go to day 3. And it's as simple as adding a tab and naming it, and you name it by hitting right and rename it, and it gives you the document to start working in. You can also make it a sub-tab. Let's see, can I pull it over there? Nope, maybe I'd have to delete that and add a sub-tab that way. So it's really fun and easy to use, and I think it can have lots of great potential. The other thing I wanted to share with you is I created that entire thing just with ChatGPT. I'm not a science teacher, but I just put in the NGSS standards. I was polite to it, as Matt Mervis told us. Please create a performance task for high school biology students, and I added those in. Within a minute, it had this fantastic task. It even gave me criteria, a timeline. I didn't ask for any of those things. I politely thanked it and said, can you give me an assessment criteria in the form of a rubric or table? And it did this. And I said, you're amazing. Can you give me an exemplar for each level of the rubric? Now, this is not exactly what I was looking for, but, you know, it'll do. It'll do for my example for sure. But I thought that was just a neat way to approach this. Hope you learned something new. See you next week.